Today I'm going to do a reading roundup of summer 2023, that is to say July and August of 2023. Hello everyone, my name is Harmony. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I talk about books, book reviews, and anything else that springs to mind and is worth contemplating and discussing. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. As I say, we're going to talk today about my reading stats for July and August of 2023. I'm going to endeavour to put timestamps in this video because then if people would like, you can just watch July or just watch the August statistics, or the whole thing, of course. So we'll start with the statistics for July 2023. So in that month I only read one book, but I read 314 pages altogether. And that book, by the way, was Robert Louis Stevenson's Kidnapped. That came under the genre of, it came under the general category of adventurous, and it was a fast-paced book according to the story graph. I can't remember if I decided that it was fast-paced or not, but anyway, it was less than 300 pages. Of course it was fiction, and it came under the classics category, young adult, and it's also in the historical fiction category, interestingly, in terms of it being written as per the style of 1750 or 60 or whenever it was. I can kind of get that, although not so much, because you have a lot of research that went into it, and it was written about 100 or more years after the events were supposed to have taken place. Without doing our own research, we don't really know how historically accurate or otherwise it was. I read that book in electronic braille. It says for this particular version that it was a print book. Well, okay, whatever. I gave it a 4.5 star rating because of all the the violence in some places. And there's a chart at the bottom of the statistics screen that tells you how many pages you read each day. I read anywhere between 0 and 36 pages. So yeah, I could have probably read a bit more, but then I was also, as I still am, reading a couple of other non-fiction books which are quite long. Well, one of them is really long, and I was reading that at the same time. So on now with the statistics for August 2023. Again, I read one book and only 227 pages. That one book, by the way, was Matilda by Roald Dahl, because I needed something easy to read, and I've had it read to me so many times and heard it many times on audio, so I thought, why not? So the moods for that book were light-hearted and funny, which I would agree with. And it was a fast-paced book, and again less than 300 pages. The edition I read is actually only 232 pages, and of course it's a fiction book. In terms of the genres, it comes under middle grade, classics and fantasy. Now, middle grade and classics I agree with, because there's the things everyone either reads or has a very good knowledge of, but I don't really get the fantasy bit of it, unless you count the fact that Matilda moves things with the energy from her eyes, which, thinking about it now as an adult, reminds me of telekinesis, if that's what Roald Dahl was hinting at. I don't know if he was, but it sounds like it. So I gave that book a 5-star rating, and again there's the chart for how many pages you read per day, and I read anywhere between 0 and 42 pages. Now, there's a big reason for that 42 pages. Things really picked up reading wise towards the very end of August, and I started reading The Black House by Peter May, the first book in the Lewis trilogy, and that is one of those books that I just can't seem to put it down. So yeah, yay for Peter May crime fiction stuff. Hey, we're in the first third of September, actually it's the 11th of September as I'm filming this, and already I'm at 61% of that particular book. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed that, and if you like that video, feel free to hit the like button, or you can take a look at any of the book reviews or other reading roundups in this playlist, or subscribe to my channel and share with your friends. And for now, I will see all of you in the next video.